Hey guys, this is Trend with Fridays. Today marks our number 2, the second week of our challenge of comparing your store organic greens and a baby spinach with Friday's spring mix and a spinach. So it's been 2 weeks since June the 20th that we, at first place, we did our harvest of the spring mix and a spinach at our farm, and same day as I went to the store and I got the store organic spinach and the spring mix. So today we are doing another our Biomark line of opening all the packages and looking depth of after 2 weeks how each package looks like inside in terms of freshness, smell, texture, and color. So we're gonna do a comparison side by side and show you the true picture of what you normally get from the store, as well as comparing to what we grow locally here with our hydroponic produce. So let's see. So this is the package of the spinach that we got on June the 20th. Opening it, we can see on top, on the surface, there has been leaves looking like it's going slimy and almost look like it's wet. And the leaf color has changed quite a bit. The texture also has gone soft. There's quite a bit of the leaves just on the surface layer. I'm not even digging in, down to the layer. Already show, the decaying and going bad signs. I'm setting all the bad leaves aside as much as I can find here. Also, just tossing gradually, gently down into the bottom layer to see what's hidden down there. Trying to flip the bottom layer up there. Those are the bad leaves that I set aside, and it's just a portion. Don't really want it to go through every single leaf, but this is basically as much just briefly I can sort through, giving a quick look at it. Looks like all these bad leaves are resulted from triple wash or spray with some kind of chemicals. Next, this is our hydroponic spinach that was harvested on June the 20th. Just from the outside packaging, let's take a look from outside and see how it looks. Overall, there's no sliminess or the water residue forming at the bottom of the clamshell. Opening it, gently tossed it around. Looks like everything is fairly fresh and really clean. I don't see any leaves, any single leaf that is going bad or turning slimy. Just a quick up-close look. Each leaf looks just as fresh as it was harvested yesterday. Just through the picture here, I think you can even see the texture is still holding really well. There's no foul smell to it. Unlike the store spinach, once you open it, there is a little stinky foul smell to it. The spinach of ours looks really good at this point after 2 weeks being harvested. I'm just doing a side-by-side comparison. Next, this is comparing the spring mix. This package I bought on June the 20th. It's been 2 weeks. From outside, it looks like definitely very obvious signs of the decaying and yellow-brown juice oozed out of the leaves and sitting at the bottom of the packaging. So this is probably really common for most of the store greens, and not to even mention the organic ones that I'm testing here. The discoloring of the leaves and some decaying juice, liquid just coming out of the leaves. And then dig a little bit deeper, I can find more of these bad leaves, either turning colors, having a really bad foul smell, as well as the texture is just completely gone. So giving 2 weeks, these greens are going bad pretty quickly. And I think the reason for this probably is because these greens were harvested, long time ago before they showed up the first day at my local store, as well as they probably have been triple washed, which add more stress and processing to the greens. And then given during the growing, there might be some organic pesticides and herbicides sprayed on them and weigh it in and speed up the how fast and they decay and they go bad. Last, this is our own spring mix harvested the same day on June the 20th. From outside, I'm turning the package around and I can see no obvious signs of liquid, juices, browning, or decaying. So opening it up, the surface looks really good, and gently I flipped it around and dig a little bit deeper into the layers. Everything so far looks really clean, and even if you can't feel it, but I can tell you the texture is really crispy and really fresh. You can even kind of feel the crunchiness of the texture and the leaves just as it was harvested yesterday. And I'm trying to move the camera a little bit closer to show you the up-close look. You can even see through the camera that the leaves and the veins in the leaves are still so clear and so vivid. The bottom of the clamshell, there's no sitting water, sitting juice that from decaying. There's no smell, there's no odor, absolutely just none of those. And different types of the lettuce, regardless it's a Green Crisp or Tropicana or our red oak, all the types of the greens are holding up really nicely. Again, we don't spray anything, so the greens are not, covered in chemicals or any sort of the additional application on them. They're just as natural as they can be. So I think it really contributes to holding the freshness pretty well. There is a little bit of yellowing on the tips of the Green Crisp, but besides that, everything else, 99% of the greens, is just so fresh that I can't believe it was just 2 weeks ago it was harvested. Given it's been 2 weeks, so we're doing comparison. This is the store organic greens. This is our greens. It's pretty obvious that comparing the two, no matter color, texture, everything, there's a big difference. So after comparison, I was really shocked that such a big difference, because I always know our spring mix and spinach, they normally hold really, really well for at least 2 weeks, but I was just shocked for how bad the store organic produce and how bad and how fast they can turn. So it's a lesson to me as well, and I hope you really can benefit from learning from this session of doing the comparison and knowing the in-depth difference between your locally grown hydroponic produce that has never been sprayed versus the store organic ones that have been triple washed and sprayed, trucked in from miles and miles away. So if you do like these kind of the educational piece of the video, continue to follow us. We'll do more of these to reveal more truth of the daily meals that